morning, everyone. Can everyone hear me okay out there? All the way in the back? Awesome. Welcome to Harmony Mind, Body, Spirit Wellness Corporation. We're so blessed to have you all here this morning, enjoying this nice fall day. We're going to get started in a center upright position. Hopefully everyone had a beautiful holiday and was able to find some things to be grateful for this past week. So on that note, we're just going to continue to center this morning on some gratitude and some intentions for our practice. So if everyone just sits up in a tall spine here, grounding, rooting into the ground, maybe taking your fingertips and placing them on the mat alongside you, really rooting down into the ground this morning. We're going to slightly tuck our chin and we're going to close our eyes and begin to center for this practice today. Just allowing ourselves to calm our minds, becoming aware, taking notice of what's going on inside the body, maybe noticing what's going on outside the body. Maybe noticing how your fingertips feel as they are rooted down into the ground. Maybe noticing your heartbeat this morning, its natural rhythm. Feeling the cool breeze on your face this morning and embracing it. Just being here and being now. Maybe noticing your breath, how shallow it might be with each breath. And with awareness, drawing in through the nose, nice and slow this morning. Filling the lungs and noticing how the chest expands outward as you inhale. Engaging your core as you exhale out the mouth this morning. We're going to take a few more of those breaths on our own. Inhaling through the nose, nice and slow. Filling the lungs. Hold that breath and exhale out the mouth. With each exhale, allowing for the negativity or anything that no longer serves you to just exit the body. So inhale, breathing in life and fullness, gratitude as you exhale out the mouth. Tightening down through our stomach as we empty out each breath. Inhaling again. And exhale through the nose. And with awareness and intention, continue with the next 3 breaths on your own. Noticing any thoughts that may arise in this moment, just allowing them to fade away and refocus our mind's eye back to the breath. Creating unity with the breath in the body this morning. A few more breaths in and out. Maybe it's your biggest breath all week. Last inhale through the nose. And out the mouth one last time. With awareness, bringing both our hands up to the sky. Big stretch of the spine this morning. Closing our hands to meet. Bringing them to our heart center as we exhale. Finding gratitude this morning. However big and however small. Having gratitude that you showed up this morning for yourself. taking this time to set an intention on what you might like to get from this practice this morning. Another big breath as we inhale, reaching up, stretching out. And one final, hands to heart center, and exhale. And then begin to slowly wake up the body this morning, allowing the hands to come to the knees, eyes remaining closed. Allowing your breath to find its rhythm. Still noticing it. Reaching up with just our left hand to the sky. Placing that left hand on the right side of your cheek. We're going to slowly bring that left ear to meet the left shoulder. We're not going to press down hard on the neck. Just allow the hand to gently add slight pressure. And really feel the right side of the neck open up. Maybe you might take your fingertips on the right hand and place them back onto the ground, noticing a deeper stretch here. Just take a full breath in and out, creating space in the neck. One final breath in and out. Releasing the left hand, allowing it to come down to the ground. Bringing up the neck back through center. The right hand goes up. You inhale, you fill the lungs. And then you take the right hand and bringing it over to the left side of the face and allowing the neck to meet the ear. Feeling this stretch now on the left side. Staying with our breath as we breathe in and out. Straight spine. Our chest is shining forward. We're breathing in and out. One final breath in and out. Allowing the hand to come down, and then the neck to slowly rise back up through center. Allowing the neck to kind of take some organic movements, maybe around in a slight circle, half circle, full circle, whatever speaks to you this morning. Being aware to not hurt our necks, but to be gentle in movement. Breathing in and out with each neck rotation. And when you're ready, we're going to meet back at center. I'm going to reach up with both hands, allowing the left hand to come down and reaching over through the left side body. Half moon this morning. Chest is shining. Eyes can remain closed. Slightly lifting, inhale, and then exhale, reaching down a little further. Inhale, rising back up, both hands go up. Right hand comes down, left hand comes over, reach as you exhale down. Inhale, rise slightly. Fill the lungs. And exhale that air out. And reaching back up through center. Fill the lungs. Maybe slight reach back bend as if there's a ball in between your hands. Your gaze can be upward, throat chakra shining. Big inhale, and exhale, bring the hands to meet nice and slow to heart center. And final deep breath in and out. And slowly begin to open your eyes. Some small blinking and release. And we're going to get started on our hands and knees, tabletop position. Hips distance apart, gazing in between the knees to make sure the feet, you can't see them, hands firmly planted down into the mat. Inhale here, and exhale. We're going to wake up the spine by inhaling, gazing up towards the sky, dropping the navel down. Fill the lungs. And exhale, rounding out the spine, gazing through the navel. And exhale out. And at your own pace and rhythm, you're going to take this in and out with each breath. If you like to keep your eyes closed, you can. Really focus on your breath and these movements, nice and slow. When you're ready, we'll meet back at tabletop, taking our toes and bringing them together to meet, sending our knees to the outer corners of our mat. We're going to reach up with our hands, and then we're going to shift our hips back down, allowing our forehead to come rest on the mat. I'm going to sit here for 3 to 4 breaths. Shifting the weight back up to tabletop, bringing the knees back, squaring back up. We're now going to send out our left hand straight out in front of you. If this is good for you, you can stay right here. Back toes are curled under. And then we're going to send out our right leg straight. And if this is good, you can stay right here. We're going to hold this for about 3 breaths. Long breaths in and out. Rooting down through our right hand, finding a focal point for balance. A few more breaths in and out. And then we're going to lift on the next inhale, lift up the foot and the hand. And then we're going to exhale, squeezing them in to the chest. So on your own, inhale, reaching up and lift. And exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale up. Exhale, squeeze. Last one, inhale up. Hold. And squeeze it in, hold. Empty out that breath. Release, kind of sway your hips from side to side. Maybe rotate out that wrist. Just whatever feels right. And we're going to take it to the other side. Pressing now through with the left hand. Right hand goes out. Left foot kicks out. Hold for 3 to 4 breaths. You can point and rotate out your ankles and wrists if you like. Last breath, inhale and exhale. Next inhale, we're going to lift up and squeeze it in. Inhale up and squeeze it in. Last one, inhale out, fullest expression, and in. Allowing that to come down, shift your hips from side to side. We'll meet back at tabletop. We're going to stretch out our hands to the tops of our mats, curl our toes under, and then we're going to send our hips up for our first downward dog. Your arm creases should be shining forward. Your hands should be firmly planted in the mat. And you can begin to slowly pedal out your feet and your heels. Remembering to breathe in and out. Lifting up both heels and then dropping them down to the left side of the mat. Inhale, lift up the heels, and exhale, drop it to the right side. Inhale, lift up the heels, and both drop them down, sinking down into your dog. We're going to inhale, we're going to stick out the right foot. If this is good for you, you can just send it straight out. Staying with our breath in and out. We're going to inhale, lift up a little higher with that leg. And then we're going to exhale and we're going to step it through between the hands. And then you can lower that left leg down. So hands pressing down. You can just sit here for a few breaths. Just making sure the knee doesn't pass the toes. A few more breaths. And we're going to shift that weight back like a runner stretch. You can come onto your tips of your fingers, allowing that front leg to kind of straighten out. A few breaths here. And we're going to kind of create some motion. So we're going to inhale and we're going to hinge forward. And then we're going to exhale, rock it back. Be very mindful. Nothing should be painful. Just creating some motion with our breath. Maybe you might rock up even onto your heel, allowing your toes to kind of wiggle. Just whatever speaks to you this morning. Meeting back at the front, hinging forward. We're going to curl our left toes up, sending up that left leg, pressing our hands down, and then we're going to bring this right foot back to meet for our down dog. Breathing in and out in the dog. We're going to take it over to the other side. So the left leg goes up. Breathing in and out here. Pressing through with our front hands. Inhale, sending the leg up a little higher. On your next breath, you're going to inhale and then step it through between the hands, allowing the back leg to drop down. Back in our little runner's position here. Inhaling and exhaling. Rocking back now. Maybe you're on your heels here. Breathing in and out. Creating that motion again, rocking forward, inhaling. And exhale, sending it out, back. Continue on your natural pace. Breathing in and out. Last one, guys. Rocking back up to the front. We're going to curl under the back toes. We're going to lift up that back foot, sending the foot to the dog. 3 breaths here in the down dog. Gazing up at our hands, we're going to walk, hop, or skip our feet to meet the hands for our first forward fold. Feet are hip distance apart, and allowing the hands to dangle down, the neck to be relaxed. You're going to open up the lower back. Maybe you might sway a little bit from side to side. Maybe you might hold on to your elbows and ragdoll. Just sinking down into this forward fold. Breaths here. We're going to take it to a half lift. Flat back, straight spine. Hands are on the thighs. Head's not all the way up, allowing the blood flow to come back down. Inhale. And exhale, lower back down to the forward fold. Inhale, slowly rise all the way up, nice and slow. Hands go up. Slight back bend. And hands to heart center for gratitude. Full breath in and out. Stepping up now to the front of our mats. Mountain Tanasana. Shoulders are back. Chest is open. Feet are hip distance apart. Tail and abs are tucked in. Core is engaged. Inhaling in and out. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. Fill the lungs, slight back bend. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down, feet go back. First plank. You can hold the plank here. Arm creases are shining forward. Core is engaged. Breathing in and out. Fill the lungs on your next breath. And then slowly with control, lower down. Feet are flat. Hands are at the chest. Elbows are tucked in, pulling inward. And we're lifting with our chest slightly off the ground. Cobra, baby cobra. Filling the lungs and then exhaling back down. Inhale, lifting a little more. Chest is off the ground. And exhale down. Inhale, coming up, belly button off the ground. That's you. Inhale. And exhale. Fullest expression. Inhale all the way up. Maybe you're onto your thighs. Core is engaged. And exhale down. Taking both your feet in, grabbing your ankles. Chest is up. And 3 breaths here. Last breath in and out. Let go of your hands, bringing them to the chest. Feet come down, pressing up for cobra. Inhale. And curl the toes as we exhale, sending it to the dog. Walking it out. Pop and gaze upward to meet the hands. Forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, up and back. And exhale, down to the chair. Feet are in a hip distance apart, as if you're sitting in a chair. You can wiggle your front toes to make sure the weight is shifted backwards to the back. And we're just going to breathe in and out here. If you want to bring your hands in, you can. A couple breaths here. And now we're going to inhale, come all the way back up. Slight back bend. And exhale back down to the chair. This time we're going to rotate to the left side, bringing the right knee to the left knee. Right elbow to the left knee. Several breaths here, really sinking down, dropping your bottom down as if you're really sitting in a chair here. 2 more breaths. Inhale, twisting right back to center and coming all the way back up. Feel the lungs. Slight back bend. And dropping it back down. Now taking it over to the other side. Left elbow, right knee. Chest is really shining forward. 2 more breaths. All right, inhale, coming back to center, all the way up. Slight back bend. And bringing it down to the forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, hands down. Feet go back. We lower. Inhale, up dog cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, bringing it between the hands, warrior 1. Squaring up, pressing in through our front foot. We lift, root to rise. Making sure the knee doesn't pass the toes. Dropping down here. Maybe pressing the hands back, allowing the chest to shine. Few more breaths. Inhale, arms go up. Slight back bend. And bring the hands down, frame the foot. Bring the foot back. Down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step it through between the hands, warrior 1. Root to rise, inhale. Exhale, allow them hands to come back. Reaching up, inhale. And exhale, bring them back. Inhale, arms go up. Exhale, frame the foot. Feet back. Lower, exhale. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, step it through. Warrior 1. Inhale, up. And exhale, down. We're going to sink into it. Inhale, lifting, straightening the front leg. Exhale, sink back down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. And exhale down. Arms straight out. Bow and arrow. You're going to turn and rotate the back foot. Arms parallel alongside body. Pressing through with that front right foot. And we're going to inhale, fill our lungs. We're going to reach. Making sure that knee, though, doesn't pass those toes. So inhale up, straightening out that leg. And then exhale, reach, bending it. There we go. Inhale up and down. Up and down. One more up. We're going to drop the left hand down the thigh. Flip the front hand. Exalted warrior. 2 breaths here. Slow breaths. Inhale, reaching both arms up, windmill down. So the right foot and the right hand are together. If you want to rest it on your knee, you can do that as well. Your elbow. Your gaze can be upward towards the sky. That left hand shining. A few more breaths here. Allowing that hand to come down to frame the foot. Back in our little runner's position here. And then we're going to bring the leg back. Lower down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale to the down dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale, step it through, warrior 1, root to rise. Same thing, we're going to root. Then we're going to inhale, straighten up that front leg. And then exhale, hinging down into it. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, bending down. A few more of these. Inhale up. And exhale down. Last one. Inhale up. And exhale down. Same thing. Arms in front. Rotating out the back foot. Parallel body. Left hand and left foot are facing forward. We're gazing over our left hand. We're inhaling, we're straightening out that front foot. Fill our lungs, and then exhale, hinging forward on that exhale, let it all out. Inhale up, and exhale, reach. Inhale up, and exhale, reach. Last one, inhale up, and reach. Flip that hand, drop the right hand back on the thigh, exalted warrior. 2 to 3 breaths. One more deep breath in and out. We're going to inhale, reaching arms up, and windmill them down. Rotate for you guys. So again, your left hand can be, your elbow can be on your knee, or it can be down. Extended triangle. Really breathing in and out. Last breath in and out. Bringing both arms down to frame the foot. Sending it back, flanking it down. Exhale. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale back down to the dog. And you can drop your knees back down, toes together. And we're going to rest for a few breaths. Forehead to the mat. Allowing your breath to regulate. Ready, rocking up the hips, bringing the hands back in, coming back to tabletop, curling the toes under, pressing down through our hands. We're going to go back to our dog. We're going to gaze up at our hands and hop, skip, or jump. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, slowly rise. Reaching up. And exhale to heart center for gratitude. Stepping forward with our right foot, stepping back with our left. Hands on the hips. The elbows are kind of touching together, pressing together. Chest is shining open. Inhale, fill your lungs. And exhale, slowly hinge forward. You can drop your hands down to frame your foot. You can have a slight micro bend in the front foot if you need it. 3 breaths here. And slowly pressing through that front foot, we're going to come all the way back up. And then hands can meet. Feet together. Stepping back now with the right foot slightly. Hands can stay here. Bring them to your hips, whatever you feel like. Fill the lungs. And hinging forward for our pyramid on the left side. Try and mirror whatever you did on the right, so we are equally balanced. And when you're ready, inhale, lifting slowly up, pressing through that front foot, bringing the hands to heart center, and feet can match the front. Awesome. Hips distance apart one last time. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, slight back bend. Inhale, reach back up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, hands down, feet go back, be lower. Inhale, up dog cobra. And exhale, down dog. Just walking the dog out one last time. Maybe noticing where you might be feeling a little bit more space. We're going to inhale here on the right leg and sending it up. And then as we exhale, we're going to bring it down for a pigeon, allowing the leg to come long ways in the front of the mat. Being mindful here, if you need to bring in your heel and bring it a little closer to you, that can help. Just pressing through with your front hands, or you can come down to your elbows for a little deeper stretch. And even bring your forehead down, if that's in your practice this morning. Taking great notice here in this position. It's not exactly a comfortable position, but with practice it can become more open. Breathing in and out. Creating more space with each breath. last breath in and out. Coming up off your elbows if you're there, bringing your hands back, pressing firmly down with your hands, curling under your left toes, lifting up and sending that foot back to the dog. Then inhaling up the left leg, fill your lungs, and exhale, stepping it through across for your pigeon. Again, taking notice of the left side, noticing how each side might be different, but trying your best to mirror for balance. Focusing back on our breath, what's going on inside the body. Noticing any tension spots, any newly created space. And breathing in and out. One final breath in and out here on the left side. Coming up onto our hands, firmly pressing down. Curling under the right foot toes. Lifting up, sending the left leg back down. Stretching out one final time, noticing any newly created space. Maybe kind of rocking with your hips, really sinking into this dog position. Dropping the knees back down, tabletop, and we're going to swing the legs around and come to our bottoms. Legs straight out in front. Go ahead and adjust yourself to where you're sitting up nice and tall. Maybe your hands come behind you, allowing the chest to shine open a little more today. Maybe you might allow your head to come back and gently fall. Or maybe if you'd like to protect your neck, you can tuck it in where the chin is to the chest. It's whatever your body is feeling this morning. One last breath in and out here. Allowing the head to slowly come up. Walking the hands back in. Scrunching up the shoulders to your ears and allowing them to fall back. We're kind of in a circular motion. And then countering that in the opposite direction. And taking both hands up and reaching to the sky. Straight spine, wiggle out them fingertips, and then hinge slightly forward to meet the feet or ankles or shins. Micro bend to the knees if you need it. And 3 breaths here. Posterior stretch. Final deep breath in and out. And on our next breath, we're going to slowly rise up, allowing the hands to kind of glide up the legs and round out the spine. So nice and slow. I'm going to slowly rise up, allowing the spine to come up, drawing in the shoulders to the ears, and then allowing them to come back down, back as you exhale. Awesome. Flex out your feet, pointing them out. And then taking in your right foot to the inner thigh. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, hinging over this left foot. Again, a micro bend in the knee if you need it. Maybe you might massage out your feet. Full breaths here on this left side. Inhale, slowly coming up. Let the feet out, sway out the legs. And then now drawing in the left foot to meet the inner thigh of the right leg. Reaching up and then hinging forward. Being very mindful here. Taking great notice of what's going on. Where you feel the body stretching, where you feel tightness. Breathing in air and oxygenating those areas. One final breath in and out. And on your next breath in, we're going to come all the way up nice and slow. Hands go up. And exhale to heart center. Taking in both feet for bound ankle. Very mindful here. You can have your stance a little wider, whatever feels right to you. I'm going to sit up nice and tall. Shoulders go back, chest is open. And then we're going to sit here for a few breaths, recentering the mind, closing the eyes, taking notice of what's going on inside the body, how your breath feels, how your muscles may feel. A few more breaths in and out. Doing a full body scan. You can go ahead and slowly open your eyes, taking your soles of your feet to touch. We're going to inhale, reach up. And then we're going to slightly hinge forward, being very mindful. Yours may be here, someone else's may be here. It's okay. Just sinking into where you're at this morning. No judgments. Allowing the head to just gently relax. A few more final moments this morning. Using this time to find some more gratitude. For your health, for your body, for your loved ones. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly start walking the hands up. Slowly coming up. Take your knees and you're going to kind of close it like a book. And then you're going to come down to your backs. Keeping the eyes closed and stay in this atmosphere of just relaxation. With intention, we're going to take our feet, pressing our soles into the ground. We're going to take our hands and we're going to place them down into the mat. The shoulders and the neck should comfortably be rested on the mat. And then with awareness, we're going to inhale, lifting up with our hips, sending them to the sky for our bridge pose. Really engaging the glutes here, squeezing those in. Inhaling, and then exhale, release and lower. Nice and slow down. And we're going to take this with our own pace, with our own breath. So inhale, coming up, gauging the glutes, squeezing in, filling in the lungs, and then exhale, lower. A few more of those. Inhale up, and exhale, lower. Inhale up, and exhale, lower. Once we're down, our hips are back down on the mat. We're going to take in our knees and our hands, and we're going to kind of rock side to side a little bit, giving our lower back a slight little massage here, rocking side to side. Maybe creating little circle motions with our knees. Breathing in and out. Maybe rotating that circle, taking it over to the other side. When you're back through center, go ahead and fill the lungs, and as you fill the lungs, we're going to squeeze in the knees to the chest and exhale out the air. So inhale, release your squeeze, fill the lungs, and then exhale, squeeze in those knees back. Sending the left foot back down, soles of the feet are on the mat. We're going to take our right foot and we're going to cross it over our left knee. So your right ankle should be on your left knee, and then we're going to take both of our hands and we're going to reach through this figure 4 we've created and kind of clasp behind the left leg. Now the neck and the shoulders should be comfortably relaxed on the mat. And if this is good for you, you stay right here. If reaching feels like too much, you can lower back down that leg and just allow the figure 4. Go ahead and inhale. And as you inhale, you're going to fill the lungs. And then as you exhale, you're kind of slightly squeeze. I mean slightly squeeze in that leg to the chest. Very micro squeeze here. So inhale, you fill your lungs. And exhale, kind of pull in that knee. Inhale, last final breath here. And exhale. Slowly allowing that left foot to come back down. Unwinding your feet. And then we're going to windshield wiper our knees from left to right. Just staying with our breath. Be pressing our knees into the sides of the left and right, down into the ground. Just swaying out the lower body, the lower back. And we'll meet back in center and set up for the other side. So the right foot is planted into the ground. The left ankle comes over the right knee. If this is you, stay here. Let's mirror whatever we did on the other side. Reaching through to clasp behind the right knee. Staying with our breath. Inhale and exhale, slightly squeeze in that knee. Inhale and squeeze in the knee. Another big inhale and exhale, squeeze in the knee. One final breath in and out. Slowly allowing the right foot to come back down. Find the left leg to come unwind. Both feet, soles are on the floor. And we sway from side to side, the knees. back through center when you're ready. And we're just going to send both legs straight up for waterfall. Flexing out our feet and our ankles. Slowly, with control, we're going to engage our core, and we're going to slowly come down with our feet, little by little, until we're all the way down to the mat. So like scissoring your legs down, nice and slow. Until you're all the way down. Full breath in and out here, supine. We're going to take our right foot and bring it into the inner thigh. Supine tree. We're going to inhale, lifting our arms up overhead and back behind us. Filling our breath, filling our lungs, and relaxing for a few moments. One final breath in and out. Reaching our arms back over and up. We're going to take our right foot knee and we're going to clasp both of our hands around the right knee. We're going to inhale and we're going to exhale, squeeze in that right knee to the chest. So mindfulness. We're going to release that squeeze. Fill the lungs in again, still clasping the knee. This time we're going to guide the knee over to the left side body. So a twist here, supine twist. Glancing over the right hand. 3 breaths here. Final breath in and out on this side. Inhale, coming back, unwinding, sitting out that leg long. Supine tree on the left side now. I'm going to draw in the left leg, bring it to the inner thigh. Hands go up and overhead. 2 to 3 breaths here. Nice, deep, long breaths. Breath with intention this morning. Creating that oceanic breath, that slight hum with your mouth closed as you exhale. Inhale through the nose. Mouth is closed as you exhale, creating that sound. Bringing the arms back up overhead, clasping now. The left knee, inhale. And squeezing the left knee to the chest. You can inhale, release your squeeze. Feel the lungs, fullest expression. And exhale, rotating spinal twist over now to the right side. Left hand goes out, gazing over the left hand. final breath in and out. And on your next breath, slowly unwinding. Legs go out long. Hands can rest on the belly if you like, or alongside the body. Settling now for Shavasana as we close out our practice this morning. Allowing our breath to regulate, coming back to its natural state. Allowing the body to sink down into the mat, getting comfortable. Settling in, allowing the hips to just melt down into the mat. Relaxing the shoulder blades comfortably. Any tension in the face and jaw, just relax. Allowing the mouth to slightly be open. And just relax for the next few breaths. Slowly bringing your awareness back to what's going on around you. Noticing the sounds. What you may feel, the breeze. Doing your last final body scan. Slowly with awareness, bringing life back to your fingertips by wiggling them, your toes. And slowly draw in the knees and give yourself a final hug this morning. Staying with your breath as you inhale and exhale, squeeze in the knees to the chest. Walking over to the right side of your body. One final breath in and out here. And with your free hand pressing up and down through the ground, lifting to a nice seated position. Becoming comfortable, sitting upright. Adjusting any final adjustments. Allowing the hands to just come to the knees this morning as we allow ourselves to be ready to receive and to give. Having our eyes closed. Going inward at the breath for one final moment. And with awareness, breathing in through the nose. Fill the lungs. Hold your breath. And exhale out the mouth. Three more breaths like that. Inhale. Fill the lungs. Hold the breath. 2, 3, 4, and exhale out the mouth. One more breath in through the nose. open out the mouth. Allowing your breath to come back to its natural state. Reaching up one final time for gratitude. Both hands go up. And they meet together, palms to the heart. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. We thank you for your time, for your support, for showing up for yourself. And have a blessed week. Namaste. Thank you again so much for joining us this morning. We're so happy you guys came. I do have some announcements if you're interested. We have a couple awesome programs coming to you guys in December. A intention setting and letting go ceremony. If you haven't had an opportunity to check out one of our workshops before, like last year, you really don't want to miss out on this one. It's going to be really great. We're going to go through some intentions that we would like to bring into 2021 or 2021. Is that right? So crazy. And set some new goals for ourselves, as well as go through a little bit of some practical steps to kind of letting go of some things that we want to let go of, maybe from 2020 or from previous past that we just want to kind of grow from. So if that interests you, stay tuned for that. We will send you guys those email blasts and keep you up to date on the new programs that are coming out. We do have yoga, Laughter with Yoga. This is new. We're very excited to bring this to you guys. It's great for kids. The kids just seem to be like really on board with it. Laughter Yoga, Miss Olivia, she's going to be instructing the class on Saturday, I believe it is. So check that out on our website and our Facebook page. I think that's it. We will continue with the yoga programs every Sunday at 11 here. And we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Again, have a beautiful week, blessed week, and we'll see you guys again. Thanks for joining us. And again, there's some refreshments and fruit, snacks, anything you guys need is right up there on the table. That's great.